pay Kessben Kaseɛ Ebenyekoye Taichi Niwa Scientific Hospital, Dr. Nimo, the womb and penis repairer, or see award ye or tekra. Opana phones easy buy Sibra, but you mobile phone be our pep, the 200 kakra. Ajima Bedu Enterprise, under the sister macro buy, and no de, or the sister season powder, Abeka home, Divine Obaba Center, or chair heba powder bar, a bebuani paduano, a yadia will be brain swiftly. Kessben University go so council, pursue upon Yabeto, this association will be SHS no, and what else do any extreme. And I'll pay any Kaseɛ or AMA, Kofi Apia, many. Oh, Henina na Quache Adiefe. And I who Tiawa, the Kaseɛ when she will be break a 4, nay, a T4. Yente Kasebono enchimo Amampani John Dramani Mahama abaye to na frase ye wie nkunumdie ma no obedi Ghana me akonya kese so ngusora mantamo a e wo Ghana me mu nyina wochini na wada manfo ase obesen na wotwimu akọ western of mantemu free hono e na oba asante mantemu nura wato so ye wadu north east region etifido epue e mantemu ho so woda nananmo ase de bra okuduru hono e na wode etu dwa se aba eto ye Ghana fo nyini tu mu no bibia kye so mo reshimu mu se wono oba obetimi ayenhye pama o mayetimi ediye eno nso nti enyade a obema manfo to abama no no omonsa asifom wose bibisi ni so se esirema mentivi northern region hodie empotuduma ronto na sekra ne mu bi ene se o hyemanfo ho no bo se obesi public university abansu apon ba ko a ebebo amasuafo obi nto aso school no obetimi akọ afi ka kwan kwantempon akese awuhia saban eye aya sabe wo so opagya no ni nyina obehwe watu wanamom wori tudwa ade ba ko hunu so ya ebeboa Ghana meska sempa ekwadwuma ene wo se abayebo no ani fidie hyemum na mebono nya bi enso eye omampani efiri ho no mampani ni nsemi tudwa bra okudu ho no okochia naire yeye mampurugu hene na wone no edi nkomo no de nsemi eto nanimu se ka kwa hodo bi ewo no fi mountain mu na relugu ko gambaga walwale ena afi olugu pusiga we mu nyina ye akwa hodo bi a obeye na relugu ekobumpurugu ene na panduri na lugu ekwo binturi ene sa tamale zibila warwale ekwan no we mu nyina ya kwan ya eda na koma proso na ohyebo se omomwa na ni swade huntimemem na enu achi no eno sale tu ja so manfo a omotin of ismantam no mu no nsupaya ne ho ayeden pa na lugu gambaga ne warwale sa mie nyina no ensuo ade a ne ho akwatwe obehwa ka ho asem chiefs compound no so a wahyebo no obesibo jagaba mpurugu yoyo ene chirepone na mamanfo nso etimi enya ayarhwe.
In this regard, I'm pleased to reaffirm that my government is actively working on the modalities for the establishment of a public university in the northeast region of our country. This is part of our broader effort to ensure equitable access to tertiary education for all our people in all parts of the country, and so that nobody will be left out. Your Royal Majesty, we recognize that development cannot be complete without reliable infrastructure, and that is why we are prioritizing the completion of major roads critical to connectivity and economic activity within the Northeast region. And these include the Nalergu Gambaga Walwali Road, the Wulgu Pasimke Road, the Nasiak Pargu Road, the Nalergu Bumpurgu Nakpanduri Road, the Nalergu Bintiri Road, the Tamale Savlugu Walwali Road, and also the Nakpanduri to Kulungungu Road, which is the northern segment of the eastern corridor.
Amrashe bidwafie mu na enchae kekakobe na watwe mienu so ni ne beto odwa so do ni kiremu ewo akwati abato mpasua so apue mantam a arehosem no oyi ne kese pa ne to wonom se wonom mrashe bidwani ya ogoda so ate adwa so wonom nyamfo enesi akumi obo ade ede na bonfnyunyino na afeni ntuma bekuru ne ho ya onya no bebre enso ekoe na besi na okọ akwati abato mpasua so osuni adwadwo na busua ene omanfo nyina wonom tie ne na manyoku ofiri mu New Patriotic Party amanyoku no na ena yenkotenkoti ya komrashi bia mu a penipon ne boadom kese no ano osori epeja animo editor speaker nim se speaker wada Roma ye nyina ehudi asiwa akwatia abato mpasua timtimisira kane magum fa mragu akwan so ne enhya se enye ntotoye se by election be koso ne etimi akopre na afidi obedi nkunim bia no ono so abeto adwumadi no so eso ewa ha eno de abufuhyo be share NPP ameko no so panifo mu se da bia nkane sa se wokọ akwatia ene MPP mu a areho ene osu na adware omanfo enti prempren ka wase bi kura kan ka yare kikire nsem ene futu sembe de ma omanfo ne NPP ameko no ma na sorry now the by election we wani so a kire se wonwino omanfo no ho prempren ya wo mo namu no eno achi no ena adom kuma ne nsentwerefo hyiae wonomnyamfo amehaibu ene gina mu ekasa de to dwa se afi no mahunu yie pa se wonom nuam dom kesefo no sebe wo mo enhye da nwene wonom ho yie kura se akonya ato na nipa wa firi mu na busua nyanya ho ntutuye ne ade nkesefo atasa busua eba bebo mrahye biafo ama no mu ho na mo betimi atu afa ntia busua mae no omgusu atwen omo atwene mu na wo sori na wo pass papa bi aka wo so otu abusuafo na wo kikire wonom re na wo sori ya yenkoto by election dia na ogidi yese enya adwempa ena dom kese no ewo edema dom kuma na ne mrahye biafo nyina.
We just staged the walkout, and the reason is very simple. We are extremely sad and disappointed.
Very sad.
By the very insensitive nature of the majority leader and leader of this parliament. The majority leader found today of all this to remind us of the very devastating news we had on the 7th of July. Why? Majority leader is already calling for an election. We are just now aware that he's also the electoral commissioner. He made a submission on the floor. The speaker ruled him out. He still did not see the insensitive nature of losing a friend and a colleague who had to fight and get into this parliament. All that majority leader is thinking about is an election. All that the majority leader is thinking about is to show to the whole world that he, leader of parliament, of government business, is insensitive. It's very sad. We are here and we are wondering, do we have even friends? We are wondering, do we have colleagues? Does he think about anybody's health? Does he think about the family of our very lovely friend, Ernest Yakumi, and colleague? It doesn't matter. In fact, it matters not whether you are an MPP or an NDC. But we've always thought and believed that we cared for ourselves. Today, the majority leader has shown us that each one for himself, God for ourselves. It's so sad. It's so insensitive. We are crying, we are thinking, we are mourning. And the majority leader comes today to tell us that MPP has already had posters out there, when in fact and in truth that is not the case. This is so we are lost for words, and we need you to understand that this walkout we have staged is not out of disrespect to the Right Honourable Speaker in particular, because he even directed him as to the way to go, but he was still insisting. And we call on you to let you understand that out of deference to the Ghanaian people, you should also call on the majority leader to cease from being insensitive.
Yada swara wo Ghana be mrahye bejafie mndra mrahye bejafo eto sa efra unyamfo imano ama kofibu a so for here asase ni moja pade soso mra no me nsimie bia no mfa asase bu agudi ayetuo na okoye ne nsemienu e no de to mrahye bejafo ni mu dedi kan lithium asase bu agudi bia se wiase ama nyina no omani abaso ene se ka ti ase na me abrofo no pese ye Ghana crab ya asase aye bie no ye mfa petro anadize engum Nemum car battery ne hyesimua na wode nam okwa na battery no wu a na akoba bi e be charge no wa charge bi na lithium yi ene de battery eno nti o mai bi a wo bie no se daachi bia no eso be fama so pa no na adwumako bi e fe ne barari omo aba Ghana ne ya be ya pam so mo se lithium no Ghana wo bi ya ye ho hye anko metimi atuo na no na onyamfo imanoma Koto mrashaba jafo ni mu se barari adwumako ne Ghana pam o ma ye so betu lithium no e se atwe asense kakra vi se lithium no bo no ekofom ewo adwama so nti amadwumako no se mutu a wa hwe ya o nton current mente o moka ena mfaso aba ma mwacha magana yensu enya bi eno nso nti o mo atwe adwuma no asense kakra sei ena o de to mrashaba jafo ni
to Parliament in 2024, and same was considered by the Select Committee on Lands and Natural Resources. However, right on Speaker, a report was not written for the House to ratify the lease, and the House adjourned for the 2024 general elections. The company has since the beginning of this year written to inform government of the change in circumstances, which is the collapse in the price of lithium. The collapse in the price of lithium and the request by the company to revise the terms of the lease presents a new challenge for the project. The price of lithium was about $3,000 before the mining lease agreement was signed by the previous government in October 2023. The cost of producing a ton of the concentrate was submitted by the company in its bankable feasibility report based on that price. However, the battery metals market remained under pressure as falling prices and oversupply has seen the sharpest decline in prices. Major lithium producers have cut production, laid off workers, and new projects have been put on hold due to the collapse of the prices. The company submitted, as I said, a request to the Minerals Commission for the consideration of government to save the project. The ministry has notified Cabinet of the company's request, and Cabinet has granted me the approval to present new terms to be considered in a new memo with revised proposal for the consideration of Cabinet and to Parliament thereafter.
Enwechi no mrasaba jafo busa nse abai baye no galamse adwuma no kwa na ekosoro na nhebe na baye sebe ya obetimi ahwe na obre na se eno so nyamfo imanama kofibo a ekiremu se abai ni abre pa ya wutusa wo mo am ye gadamse se yensu ni ensase no na nhye abai bi dia ba ne se emfidie no omode kwa galamse earth moving equipment friends saying the idea payloader editu anwea no ene excavators nyina sa okoye galamse anase ye ma odwuma se bia okoye asase magudie tu a wo se emfidie nyina akọ register akọ na mpanifo ye hwesa somese fidie we ye wodea daachi bia no ikon se fidie nsi baabi na eye galamse se yensuo anaya asase a wo ye wodea no aban ene wo edi.
And the Commissioner, the Ghana Revenue Authority, plays a pivotal role in this process. Custom officers at all designated ports of entry have been instructed only to allow clearance and gate out all earth-moving and mining equipment when approved import permit is presented and endorsed by both the Ministry of Transport and the Commissioner General. Furthermore, a special clearance code is being developed within the Integrated Customs Management System, ICOMS, to track these permits and ensure accountability at every stage. Madam Speaker, once clearance is granted by the above institutions and the equipment is gated out from the port, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority assigns a special identification number plate, distinguishable from the conventional number plates. Normally it's in a green color. The inscription on the number plate is green printed on a white background. Speaker, to ensure that we have eyes on the movement of each earth-moving and mining equipment, tracking as required under LI 2404, each registered equipment is fitted with a tamper-proof GPS tracker. This tamper-proof will make sure that anytime you tamper with it, it will go along in the operations room. Managed by a centralized equipment monitoring and control room.
Yedi ani chiremo ewo no myamfo Tony Edu asue na papa ebrebi atwemo no na Netherlands aman no na oginamo ede ema oman Ghana ho na mampani so na ne boafo soronko pa no na wakasa de atodwa se special prosecutor Kwadubofo kwantemfro ne dwumadi ahodo hye ne nsa aketa hye pro ho nsem ekoso Ghana ha no odi akire no na dwuma nhyeda enso ani sa okiremo papa no oyekuntintinti opegya na afi wahwe ase afi won betena so no mfinhia be se nan de kwa akire ni no yenhyeda hu asempapa bi odi akokọ to dem akodi nkunim da de nuri adimu akotene pa na Ghana fo hwe no mi Mrs. Bernada pa esike ko hu woni mpa se be sine ye hu de asem ekosi ye no ne saso nti yewura Tony Edu de atodwa so ndie onyigidie mapa ewo special prosecutor Kaseɛ Jeben ene dwumadi a wodim TNDC fo hwe na wonom entu wonom eho efo.
He talks big, he talks small, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's a shame. Is he protecting them? Look at the mess he made of the Sierra case. Look at even the prosecution of this guy from this MC candidate. It's never succeeded in any prosecution on corruption. So what are we paying him for? But case, the judges will not ignore evidence. The judge will not ignore the evidence. But if you fail to present a convincing evidence, then that's what you're going to get from the judgment.
Kaseɛ utie ewo Kessben 93.3 Kessben television afi Kessben TV Plus so fana sekeseme nweko mtayechi ni what scientific hospital tanimo the woman penis repair or sibra awo ho ayeden a obebua na so anyaba how be da wo de no obetu ase amawo be ma so bia na wo na hu so na gine nkwa mo so a odu na so obehwe na how be a wo ho a Emma sebe oba intimi nyinse no wonso abo be ma ho de wo from bra o liver ye o sabo o kidney sabo liver obrebo akomayade ntehyewa asikyire yade bi ha wo no udu ni what scientific hospital ho a odutwa kuma so atonsu Monaco Junction woni adansiro bank din hwe no enkran so ma 7 Janet Konachiro ope woni Chetanta Hill miamiri nya wo yadme fridwa da kopem memenda adopa no so ne fa kopem anwumere no nsia frɛ 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 so opana phones the easy buy say the bra phone bi a opana beje de tutu na kakraka smartphone be na opɛ Techno Samsung Itel Infinix ene de ka nyina no oba kakra bi abenya beto ase no wo phone be ma wo na watete ne kakra betuma kase da bi ametusu na otwe na bosome kopem so betu aka de o hia se oba okuta wo Ghana card and a national ID a ebedi adanse se onie na brand new original phone wo de ama wo na watete ne kakra kumase opana phone si awodo mienu baako any Prudential Bank ene di hwe ne mu abosan ka ne frɛ Unicorn House no ase na Prudential Bank ewo ne hwe ne mu opa bi ho sara so na Ezra FM abosan no ne hwe ne mu so no ne nkrabata baako frɛ 0244 230710 0244 230710 Ajima Bedu Enterprise Sister Mackerel so nyamfa bi nya aduane a obasima na ne obusuafo ayo mabro kope Sister Mackerel fa ye aduane di ho adanse se koyie pa the sister seasoning powder abeka ho sister seasoning powder that ye goat flavor chicken flavor beef flavor yes nambi a wode aduane no benya eno nso the powder betimi aboa na odi aya mabusu na di no matene de pebi to dwa so ba bia pedo to a kuma se PZ edum Pampas Roman Hill so me de bant ma dwon ba sima odu ba bia busa bi ho enkrasia bi ne wakaishi odu a edebebo frɛ 0243 535025 0243 535025 so
Ochia herbal powder abadwa so a ye na obi efomfa ene se droye eye adwuma ye pa bema wayemre wo mpamu anaso oba won sebo nsisi so eba na yaw sa de akire wa pressure ene ha obo won ma no ni atenka e wo mpam eye ochia herbal powder ne kanfo de ma divine herbal center for ena ede aba eye bibidro de ohia ne se wate de gu nsohie mu numu a na wanom namnum ho ma dakru bi onya ba kogu ni padua ni mu aboa etu yade ahodo ase ede ma drugstore ne herbal shop bi awuram na bodin se opotwia won sabe kan de dudu mu de fo ni kire mu kuma se Freddy Menso Keo Kapeba ewo Sunyana na Boache ba ewo Kanshi Mensa Otakrade PK Gambila ewo Tamale enafe odu ani chine wo doma so a wonsa beka bi frame penny for 0591 565557 0591 565557 yedi ani chire mo ewo Kessben University College ye kwagisi ehunu nim de ne tete pa ewo ho Ghana Tertiary Education Commission jiktet for omama etumi de ye adwuma na nyame ya adum na wonfie na ekọ na wie na wie a abodin krata de ma nso free Kwame Nkrumah suapomo na eba program say ye no edoso odi ya na se bowura Kessben fie ha wadum ha seda house na bra be fa forms na se Kessben na seda 20 was on Cry Circle multi credit savings salons branch bi ora ho nso a wonsa be ka bia fe Kessben University College main campus o kontena se eni city campus a ewo adum ha wa we senior school watcha English ma science na the latest miensa ka ho anaso atene fie a che wonya mfinhia dununum 25 years de konkon abetimi aba na be fa forms ni bia me asua de friend penny for ewo 0501 6373 0501 637383 na yebeje osunyame ya adomo a enche Kessben Media Kessben adwumayefo nyina ene Kessben Outreach Foundation oye adoye yaka bomo a yede ye ni chire mo ewo nedua fie ni akoye wonom so aye ewo ho enti uti asani afibie ye no no kakra mo abetime di aboa yen se ye aduane emo anwa gari beans ene enuro ensuo de obetime di ababia no yebeje fabra Kessben fie ha na yebeje ni adawase obu onso no wontimi ma obetime ne sika akwan so a number mobile money no wasend sika de atoso din beba no Kessben Outreach Foundation number ni 0245 759593 0245 759593 momwayen na enya ne makakra nkomo enuano mo a bibinti omo akodi nsenseme ewo eneduafie dan ye ho aba na ye de amno ne nsem so atoa so amamo.
Tie amawodo so nsem kakra yensa kana no peyesha se firi mfikyire abosi krobo kina faso memu na ye kro Captain Adamatware wode ne soja mampani a obetu abaegu ye no atrama no so wode nsakra bebre aba ama Burkina fo ani age pa se ka firi titimtre da ye a omunya afa hodie efi France abrofo nsem no omoda so atua France man no pa nanso ne wose wode France fo ni bibia ye Russia fo mebo no ban wode kuadwuma mu nsakra efiri dwuma eba ama Burkina Faso fo ani age Nenura entia ye nya kire se Captain Adamatware abama na esisi o man electoral commission edwumaku ha batos rogu no wase o moso ni faso bia wase electoral commission ye to aba bia be mfie nan mfie num ni ye to aba bio ye betua o moka na ye we nya wase ni na faso ni so dachi bia no man na to aba Interior Ministry aswe hom amanyensem so ya posifo immigration fo ni adewo mu no wo mu no behwe abato so sense ye de electoral commission siwo na electoral commission no ye to ababa ko abemfie na mfie no ni entu biu na ye sesika wo ho ka ye to ma wo mu ne niema no wo se we nyina no fa so bia ni so no nti wogu no na asesei ne nhye ya waye so ma no besade akoke mam ka bia memu so no waseso nyame adomo a afempimiro ni aduonu nkron 2029 ena oban oman no beto aba nu sabre no na fa pempa opeso to ema Burkina Faso man no wetimi ato na wetima yen shepa wie na bre no so a so obegina na waprobia na so besi form na wada ne oman no ede amani pafoforo de sabre no ena obehwe na ode ho ensem enso ato edwa Yefro ne yemesen ko America memu sedi amampani do na Trump ni abre se wo abetra America memu a wanfa kwampa so ne ba ye de wotwa wosuo na wo de wakro no enra ebo tiefo amane se otwa nipa bi esu do makoso atini ye obi memu se homano panifo nyomo na America ma be mu sika kakra na wo de ahwe wo se nipa yi enye so atini enu mfre ebumu efri Jamaica Barbados ne ade nenso ebi mem ha no do wo eba ye na enra Haiti memu so kra yensa ka kire se ena sabri onyin Yefriwa na yedieni enso kire Nigeria memu kane omo mampani abedi kire ya asese na nkobi anim se wapra kunya to a wombetimi abagi akunya na afiri nsam vise so da swara na odi PDP abanyuku memu arosemo yensa ka free rack se enura shopping mall kase bi ewo oman no emu ni pampempem ana omoko akoto niema na odi akofie ja ato mall no mu ama siafra na so a enipa mako bebro edusia ena omo ahrewo mu enkwa emu penifo adi asema man brotu ja se mall no eso eware ne bra ja to mu na chese kwan a nipa ewu mbefa so apie no eno na den nti nipa ewu ye dodo no wa no enye gya no na hye wo mo na mo enwusie no a omo homeye no ene kum wo mo nti bradum gya dwumakuo baaye na omo ye so metimi adum gya no kra na tese nipa no enwusie no omo home no wa no ekum wo se the fire service water aka no se gya to obi fie mu a dodo no wa no enye gya na ne kuno na mo enwusie no a ohome no wa no se ahomete no enya ba na fe de ohome ensu bi a obekokra na wa ye mbre na owu omo chese no ne kum nipa dodo sa afoforo be ye edunan de omo ahyehye ama sabre penifo a wo man mu ahwe ya odo makwaya sabia adotafo gina won so ententen ye Pakistan mem susu branten bi ato ho ama se o man mpanifo chese nipa be yadusia miensa ene nsuo eyira fa wo mo afoforo bebre nsuo ayire mu a pepem sa abre hu mo kira kwan na mpanifo o man mu chese nipa be ye oha aduokron num 159 na mabusuafo e de aba se nsuo ye yiriye omo ni omo fie omo nte omo nka bia nte omo mpa omo kira kwan na omo ni abre ehwe so betimi ehunu wo mo ye kowie kasebo no ewo America memu bio America mampani Donald Trump adotafo ehwe no abamane sisi wonya yade bi ewo nintinimu yade ninti amasa abre ho a na nanim asoso a ho abonse na ne nsechi ahonhono nanso omko hwiemu no enye yade kase bia ebroso fi se nipa no nya bro emfie aduoso a ya na ho a na untini mogya no a wo se pompe na se twe de komia hodo no eno ne ho atochema na kasamafo wo abankesie mu wo America memu Era Carolina Levitt na se bo de tu dwa chese adotafo be free Donald Trump no de omahunu se nipa no bia wanyina du anya mfie aduoso nkron 79 years na eno so nti nipa bia no ye wo enti no de di mogya free akoma no ebe nipadua no mo ne friend actress ena de di mogya nso free bia wona wonsa ede ekọ akoma ne friend Vince no so we Donald Trump ne nsechi se da hwe e wo TV so no a omo te se enti na wo se di mogya free ne nsa no mu na esa akọ na akoma no ho no senti ne ho atochema eno nti ama ne nsechi ba bi abanfo ota cheche oda bia uso bu wo chia no a mia wonsa no pa ti da bia wonam a wo chia na manfo mia ne nsa ne mia ne nsamu no eno ena ama ne nsa na chi enti na wo ho no entimi mfa emogya no ensa anko ya ma hwa so asese ya dotafo hwe se ometimi ahwe na how be e ben peduen mu a omesia no ama no we ena ejina so ne da no pay no sia kase ba yesaka no Kessben 93.3 Kessben TV ne Kessben TV Plus so no esie ena de kase bre wo me kofiapia mene
ohene na kwache adefe sabre ye sorry KOD to so na odi ma chijumadi no e dia brain wo Kessben 93.3 so ene Kessben TV Plus na wo fa kofiapia so abonichi dom ya damo ase e ma mo ene tie ene hwa adeshi
na me fa we say nka ho ade bank bia ye bia multi credit ye bi na services ahodo a wo render de man krofo nyina multi credit ya wo tua hye kire se oye ni free
e che se SMS alert ya yenya nyina wo benya ye nte wo hwe
eye free
bank ne wo he fa kire me ho
o ma bie branches e wo Ghana ha ba bia
kire me ko
twan gina ho ene ye kwasia de ne wo nya adwuma beje wo number 0244176901 0242951118 and 0208190592
Multi Credit Savings and Loans Limited.
Customer satisfaction is our priority.
Yeah! She was saying, get a Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste.
One corner. When did you wait? Yes, baby, woman.
I saw him.
Every runner saw him say insurance and Metmako yo. Oh, sir.
Nanka.
Wow.
Said your woman say, Mira insurance and when you'll be a man answer or when what's happening for more.
I'm paddy.
And I know no beautiful for be Chamia Seda insurance brokers at you.
Oh, sir.
Hey, when we are brokers in tea, so be boo fast, so you almost customer and quando be boo fast. For one crata semina brewomo. Claims your bedginning in armor. Almost sunny insurance companies P na yet juma. If we say omu brokers, as the insurance brokers, extra coin. Fadia wasa wo yom. Sika jebie ni mu. For one crata summer for claims and winina. Fakumo mo de nyade say. We are omo customer. Efi. Omu life and non-life policy. E be a universal life policy. Education and pension providers. Moto, fire, theft, any comprehensive. Ayi yo won siseye ni akwansia nyina mu.
Eh, na sensia no agi o matu musano. Na no kwa no mo ye.
Wasayo bid bond, performance, any advanced mobilization bond, any awodo pi mira.
That's ramete. Adepa ne ton ne ho. Kire me kwan no na me fa hon konkonko check me how far.
Aseda insurance brokers wo Kumasi Aduma Seda House first floor. Our numbers are 0242 850204 0542 815801 and 0546 170802. And crying so, Ubehunu as Seda Insurance Brokerage Limited, our Kessben 92.9FM Circle. Yabe Vodafone, Betimia Freyen on 020-0080-969. As Seda Insurance Brokers.
Ejumanesi. No.
Trono kan wa Matthew 25:43 say, me ye oho na wa ma me baby ana. Me da fiase na so wa mehwe me. Na me adom Kessben Outreach Foundation ya nyina. Afei, ye kɔnedu afie. Ya to ne din say Kessben Foundation connecting with prisoners. Ene na wadaro maboa ye ne. Emo esikyire Pano, Samina, milk, Gary, Anwa, Yadwa Sododo, so Ajia Tum, so Baboye, Esan Samuye Nesadada, Fabra, ye Aseda House, say a sikan so Wadaroma Momo Nambe, 0245759593, Yeshuanim, Yamin Shroud.
My name is James B. Munyele, Deputy Director of Prisons, the officer in charge of Kumasi Central Prison, who also doubles as the regional commander for Ashanti. We have 6 other prison establishments. I have a little over 1,600 inmates here at Kumasi Central Prison. And I want to use this opportunity to reach out to all listeners. Come and see which way you can support. The state is doing its best to support the inmates. We have a major challenge in their feeding. This is an issue that's very topical for my Director General. I know she's been on it. But anybody who can support her with raw food items, maize, rice, beans, granite, it will help. And I want to thank Kessben Media for this wonderful opportunity, for this platform to reach out with this message. And we hope that the good Lord Almighty Allah will guide each of us to achieve our dreams.
Nanso wadoma kuma body bro nipa bate nipa ho obi ada ne yonko ensiwa de yirasio obi a woni dwuma wodi de bo awoman okone ni kosi na Chefo, why you could need to my would be an any go so nija. Obre to me, Kukodo for Eja Woman Kunimaba, Agran and every Quaba. Akasa no Magasa French and Wobi and Anua Boajo. Asana na Wofedia when he bonus or ratchet or corner banana siniba. Eja no be not be an Eja woman and media sem. I said to the pen once Eja woman so Viaba or the Macumo body as I say. Yenes I was so and Nigeria real womb. I fear would be a baby as ya sonimo. A bassa while you have one swatch and a pampa. No be a sem, you be a small.
Hele banjo, yes sir. Hele banjo, hele banjo. Hele banjo, hele banjo. Hele banjo, hele banjo.
Right, so Kessben 93.3, Kessben Television, plus your life and Anopay, and your fiada 18th day of 18th day of July, the year 2025. You watch him walk up, your dear friend say, matches of Samuel Compensa, no crew ever permanent atrase, oh my god, Munsam, and I yabeka and seminar pay. You never be a cop, ya dear, and also a can. Yatrasi says to the announcement, pay for good about tracing. Na ya dress ko ewo ansama edika de se bobo ho na ya de ebrɛw medi ede kwabena awusu dankwa wafa kofia pia ba be kame ho na afei ma dwumadie no ya de abrɛw ka se dwumadie no nyina malam yaya na ahyehya ene anapai ya de ebrɛw yemfa etwede ampo nyankopɔn ede ema no na ye nanase ye kamfo ne tontom ne kase eye na seda